Hey guys, as you know, this is Love, Light, and Joy Tarot, and I am Adam Keith. This is a recent new channel. I hope that you do like it. If you like, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm doing a little different format. I'm doing all air signs, all fire signs, etc. Each individual, of course, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer for water signs. And dividing those up so a little bit easier for people to watch. They will still be time-stamped underneath, of course. And remember, this will not resonate with everybody. You can take what you can from it. It is weekly, but sometimes when you hear, if you snap on this even a year from now, it may be a message that the universe wants to tell you. So also don't forget, just don't check your sun sign, but also check your rising sign and your moon sign. It may help elaborate or give a little more advice to the situation that you're in. So on that note, I hope you like it, and please leave me comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I will be developing the channel a little bit more as we go on. So love to hear from you. I'm glad you're here, and take care. Talk to you later. Ciao. So we're gonna start off with Virgo since it's your season. Well, yeah, actually this season, because this is for September 25th through September 1st. Excuse me, August 25th through September 1st. God, I think you get that right? So, all right, universe, what do you have to say to our Virgos for I keep saying September, for August 26th through September 1st? I'm only human, people. I'm only human. All right, universe, August 26th through September 1st. What do you have to say for our Virgos? Hopefully some advice, some clarity on a situation. Let's see. Oops, that card definitely flung out. So, I love it. You got the karmic wheel. I love it. That means things are changing, and they're changing for the better. I love it. Let me finish out putting up the rest of these cards. And this is a 6-card spread. For my monthlies, I do much bigger spread. All right, so there's 6 cards, and your overall energy for this week is the 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. This is not only about like finances and wealth, but it's also about coming into your own power as well, which is a beautiful thing. And of course, coming to your own power, because a lot of times we come into our own power emotionally, but also when talking about the Pentacles too, because when we're worried about finances, things like that, the material stuff, how we're going to pay our bills, can put a damper on how we feel about ourselves. I mean, we can easily give up our power and get into a mindset of lack and whatnot. So let's see what the rest of the cards say. So you have the wheel of fortune here moving in your direction. You have the Lovers. It can mean a deal, like it could be a business deal, it could be a romantic partner. But the Lovers card also means about self-love, finding out who you are. It is about coming to you. It's about balancing your male and feminine sides. So it really is a beautiful card to have. You have the 5 of Chalices or 5 of Cups, which is a feeling of loss. However, if you look at the card, there's, 3 of the cards have been turned over, but still there's 2 cards that are not. So sometimes we think that we focus on the loss, but we forget what we actually have as well. So let's see, continue. We have a 6 of Pentacles, which is about giving and receiving, usually loans, debts, that kind of thing. Ace of Swords, new beginnings. This could also mean a victory as well, and because you can see the little crown on top of it. But the swords are also about truth, justice. They're about ideas. They're about the ethereal. And the Ace of Wands, or excuse me, any ace, is really about sort of like the hand of God. That's it, the hand of God giving you these new beginnings. So beautiful. It's almost ordained or fated. Then you have the 7 of Swords here. Now the 7 of Swords could be somebody's who's trying to be deceitful, get away with something, or it could also be self-sabotage. So let's see what your undercard was, the 9 of Pentacles. So let me just put this here. I'm going to get some clarifiers for the 5 of Cups and the 7 of Swords. So, universe, can I have a clarifier for the 5 of Cups? Can I have a clarifier for the 5 of Cups? Clarifier for the 5 Cups. Clarifier 5 Cups. Ah, I love it. We have the 4 of Wands, which is Celebrations could be marriage. It could also be celebrating a milestone, like a graduation, a new job, those kind of things. Beautiful. So whatever this loss was is changing into a small celebration. Good. Now, let's go to the Seven of Swords. Can we have a clarifier on the Seven of Swords, please? Can we have a clarifier for the Seven of Swords? Can we have a clarifier for the Seven of Swords? We have the King of Swords. More about truth, about, ideas, stability, knowing oneself as well. The kings are always regal people. They manifest like the emperor and empress. They got to the position they were from being who they are. This could also mean another person too. This could be someone that maybe was trying to get away with something. So let's see what you have here. All right, the Wheel of Karma is turning in your favor. All right, there's two ways at least to read this. One, if there is another party involved, whether it be a single person, a group of people, or maybe maybe your workplace or something of that sort. Because the Ten of Swords here could be someone from your work, or a business partner that you've been working with, because I see the Lover's card here. So it looks like someone may have been trying to get away with something. Something probably with the money, because of the Six of Pentacles, this little giving and receiving. You may not have been getting your due. Maybe from a job, maybe from a partner who was kind of cooking the books or whatever. Something just you weren't being handed enough of what you were worth, what you were supposed to get. But you see the Ace of Swords here, which means victory is finally coming for you, coming towards you, for you, because it is about truth. It's about finding, things out like that. So whatever this loss was, because apparently you felt like, there was a loss. You felt something wasn't right. You're not getting enough of what you wanted. So, but we see a celebration here happening. And of course we see Knight of Pentacles here means standing in your power. So the karmic wheel is moving in your favor. So this could have been the deal, like this could have been the business deal, or it could have been your company and you, etc. Or even could have been a marriage too. This can be a marriage. It could be that you were involved with a loved one, husband, wife, whatever, partner that you live together, and they were trying to get away with something. Maybe they were sleeping around, maybe they were dipping into your finances you didn't know. All these kind of things unfortunately happen sometimes, but you kind of found out, or this new truth is coming towards you. There was a bit of loss, but the karmic wheel is changing so that you can stand in your own power and have the celebration. So these are really, really beautiful cards. If it's something, I do really kind of see it more that way with somebody being involved. If it's just you could have been self-sabotaging yourself, maybe over your own ideas. Maybe you don't think your ideas were well worth it. So you were sabotaging yourself in that idea. But I think you decided to go forward with this. I think you've had enough of the loss. Like if this is about you personally, like inward, that you felt that you were lacking in some way, you didn't have enough of something, you weren't, whatever it may be, you feel like you're not pretty enough or charismatic or intelligent or whatever it may be, that was this sort of lack, this loss for you, and that you weren't deserving. And this new truth is coming in that you are, because you're coming back to yourself. You see this? You're just going to stand up on your own now. So, and you're going to celebrate this because the karmic wheel is changing for your favor. So these are really good, Virgo. I'm really happy to see these cards. If this was with somebody else involved, I'm sorry you had to go through that. But it is working into your favor now. So if this resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'd love to hear your comments. And I'll talk to you soon. All right? Take care. Ciao. Hello, Capricorn. How are you? I'm shuffling your deck here. Well, I'm trying to shuffle. I'm not a very good shuffler that way. This I can do. The other one I'm not so good at. Alrighty. So Capricorn, this is for the week of August 26th through September 1st. And don't forget, it won't resonate with everybody, but hopefully it will resonate with you. Please leave some comments. I'd like to know what you thought of your reading. And this is just a weekly reading, so I only do a 6-card spread. So, universe, what do you have to say for advice, confirmation, clarification for our dear Capricorns for the week of August 26th through September 1st? All right, let's start here. Okay. Your overall energy is the Pentacles, the Knave of Pentacles. So it's a small offering. It could also be that you're dealing with a child too, but this usually is a small offering. Could be a new job offering. Could be somebody trying to help you out finding a job, or maybe give you some more finances, maybe for your business or whatever. So, but it is a small offer. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Excuse me, my throat's a little today. So, my dear Capricorns, we have the Seven of Swords, which could be somebody trying to get away with something, or it could be self-sabotage. You know, the doubt, the fear that everybody has once in a while, holding you back from something. But right next to it, we have the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, disappointment. And there are different levels of this, of course, but you know, it could be major love loss, or it could be something at the workplace didn't work out. It could be small disappointments. But this also, the Three of Hearts, it means it's also now probably healing, whatever that pain was. We have the Two of Pentacles, which means you're kind of juggling something, and usually it's about juggling finances. It's going to be a little unstable ground. You have the Moon, which could be fear and anxiety. It could be also the subconscious, could be secrets. And we have Queen of Wands, which is new inspiration and the ability to go forward with something, with progress. She's very stable, though. This is a good fire energy, even though you're an earth sign. It's just moving. Fire energy tends to move things forward. Want to move things forward. Four of Swords, you've got a retreat. It could be that you're usually he's mortally wounded, this particular warrior, but it could mean that you're just retreating for a while. You could be reflecting about something. So let's see, all this sword energy coming through, and you're Fools of the Pentacles. I feel somebody, if we're going to read this two different ways here. I feel that if it was your self-sabotage, like you're telling yourself you're not good enough for things, I think you're almost afraid to go forward with something. You have the Three, this heartbreak. Maybe something was heartbreaking before. Maybe you did go through a bad relationship. Maybe you did lose a job. Something of that sort that just brought you this heartbreak. And it really kind of set you back into this sort of self-sabotage of like, you know, can I do this? Am I worth it? That kind of thing. You are juggling. You may have been juggling what to do about the situation, like how to go forward with it. Trying to figure things out, you know, trying to weigh options to go forward. You've had fear and anxiety here with the Moon, but I feel that you're going to find new inspiration, like to go forward. After a small probably retreat, reflection, that you finally do this Ace of Wands and go forward with it, and maybe go out in the world now and look for these new offers. If this is someone else involved, then someone was trying to get away with something which caused you much heartbreak. You no doubt had to balance whatever problem this was. Maybe it was a business partner, maybe it was a job loss. And if it was a job loss, you didn't see it coming. and there's great fear and anxiety around it, but you're going to have new inspiration to move forward. Right now you're probably in reflection state, like you're kind of mulling things over, which would also bring your Two of Pentacles in play, sort of balancing things, trying to figure things out for this new inspiration. And if you don't have this new inspiration already, or this motive to go forward, you will. And it also looks like somebody may offer you something like a small to move you forward in that direction. So Capricorns, not really bad cards. I feel things are moving a little bit, moving well. Let me just do a little clarifying. I'm going to do a clarifier for you, just so that we can get some more of these energies out and sort of see. Oops, too many cards. What's going on? So I'm going to get a clarifier for the Four of Swords first. Clarify for this Four of Swords, please, universe. Magician. Okay, you are in reflection. You're wondering if you how to go forward with it, but you have all the tools at your disposal. You are the magician. You can manifest whatever you need to manifest. All right, we're gonna do the Three of Swords. Find out what this Three of Swords is about. Can I have a clarifier for the Three of Swords, universe? Can I have a clarifier for the Three of Swords? Oops. Clarifier for the three. That one just wanted to come out. This is great too. Three of Wands. This is now expansion. You're moving forward. You're looking to new horizon, which is fantastic. After you've been juggling things, you're looking forward again. Also with the Queen of Wands here, you're looking forward to new horizons. I love that. That's great. But after some reflection, you're going to do this. I'm going to get a little clarifier for the Seven of Swords, please, universe. Seven of Swords clarifier. Seven of Swords clarifier. Seven of Swords clarifier, please. Seven of Swords clarifier. King of Pentacles, and that offer. Somebody's going to offer you a job. It's a business, maybe a business thing. Maybe you're working on a project and you need finances for it. But whatever the heartbreak was earlier is changing around. So whatever you were balancing, whatever was going on, is changing for the better. You're the magician. You're taking that new inspiration. You're going forward. You're looking for the expansion, and you've got the King of Pentacles here going on, and the Magician card. So whatever was causing you great heartbreak, it looks like it's changing for the better. So that makes me very happy to see, Capricorn. If it resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe, and also leave a comment. Love to hear from you. All right. Thank you, Capricorn. Ciao. How are ya? So, my dear Taurus, my dear Bulls, last week's was a little heavy. We'll see and see what happens this week. I do remember yours was like the heaviest one of all. So, Taurus Bulls, this is for August 26th through September 1st. August 26th through September 1st. And we're going to see what the universe has to say for you. Hopefully there's some clarity, some advice, because I know last week's reading was a bit heavy, and I'm hoping this week, you found something to move on. I knew the energies were definitely heavy for some of you. Obviously it's not going to resonate with everybody, but hopefully you can take what you can from it. Okay. Boom. All right, let's see. This is a six card spread. For my monthly, I do a much bigger reading. All right, and our overall energy is the Empress. Things are already looking better. Okay, much better energy to have, because the Empress is all about abundance. It could also be about pregnancy too. So if you are a woman, you may be becoming pregnant or finding out you're pregnant. But it is about she is manifest creativity. She is the creator, abundance, joy. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful card. She's a well-balanced woman. So let's see what your cards have to say. We have the Eight of Wands, which means communication is coming in pretty swiftly, or thoughts and ideas are moving forward swiftly. You have the Knight of Swords. Again, swords are about ideas, about truth, justice, about the ethereal. And again, this knight is moving in quickly. So whatever's happening now is moving in fairly good, fairly swift. And then you got the sword, the Knight of Swords, Knave of Swords, it's another offering. of that particular energy. So, King of Chalices. This is the king's got his emotions under control. He's in the water itself, and he is risen from the deep, basically. So all of his emotions are kind of handled, solidified, kept. He doesn't let anything ruffle his feathers, which is beautiful. Because after last week's reading, I'm glad to see this King of Cups come through. He might have come through at the end of your reading. I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look. You still have this Three of Swords, which is heartbreak and disappointment. But I think you're getting over that, because I see these other cards, everything's moving forward. And then you have the Temperance card here, which is patience, progress. It's a good card to have, a balancing of your energies, which of course could bring right to the King of Chalices, King of Cups. So I'm just going to do a clarifier on the Three of Swords. Let's do a clarifier on the Three of Swords. Clarifier on the Three of Swords, please. Clarifier on the Three of Swords. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Another Pentacle card. Fantastic. This is beautiful. This is standing in your own power. It not only means wealth, but it also means standing in your own power. You know who you are. And this is beautiful. It seems like your energies are changing this week. I love this. So whatever's changing for you has happened quickly. It may have been a person offering you new insight, new ideas, helping you out in some way, which brought this further into fruition. These ideas moving quicker, things moving forward quicker to get you to a different area, to get you into a different mindset. Because I felt most of it was a different mindset last week. And this disappointment is over. If it's not over yet, it will be over soon. This heartbreak that you've had, because again, you have the Temperance cards. Standing here in your power for the Nine, balancing your energies, progress. So whatever it was that was driving you down last week is really just about over. It's changing into all this beautiful forward momentum energy going forward, whether it be a job or just even your own personal, getting out of your old doldrums and finding positive vibes to go on, whatever this offer was from this Page of Swords. So it's beautiful, but it means that you're going to be standing on your own again, in your own space. And usually also the Nine of Pentacles means wealth can also come in with that as well, because you feel better about yourself. Therefore, you can also attract more to you. More abundance of all kinds of things, not just abundance of monetary wealth, but of love, light, and joy. So, these are all things to add it in. I just realized my cord was sitting here. Oh, lovely. All right, Taurus. I hope this was helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next week. All right?